Corporations are people, my friend. We can raise taxes on, of course they are. Everything corporations earn ultimately goes to people. So, where do you think it goes? Whose pockets? Whose pockets?
Oil companies guzzle down billions in profits. Billionaires pay lower tax rates than their secretaries. And Wall Street CEOs, the same ones who wrecked our economy and destroyed millions of jobs, still strut around Congress, no shame, demanding favors and acting like we should thank them. Does anyone here have a problem with that? Yeah, well, I do too. I do too. I talk to small business owners all across Massachusetts, and not one of them, not one, made big bucks from the risky bets that brought down our economy. I talked to nurses and programmers, salespeople and firefighters, people who bust their tails every day, and not one of them, not one, stashes their money in the Cayman Islands to avoid paying their fair share of taxes. And Mitt Romney, he wants to give tax cuts to millionaires and billionaires, but for middle-class families who are hanging on by their fingernails, his plan will hammer them with a new tax hike of up to $2,000. Mitt Romney wants to give billions in breaks to big corporations, but he and Paul Ryan would pulverize financial reform, voucherize Medicare, and vaporize Obamacare. The Republican vision is clear. I got mine, the rest of you are on your own. Republicans say they don't believe in government. Sure they do. They believe in government to help themselves and their powerful friends. After all, Mitt Romney's the guy who said, corporations are people. No, Governor Romney, corporations are not people. People have hearts, they have kids, they get jobs, they get sick, they cry, they dance. They live, they love, and they die. And that matters.
In college, Mitt Romney was so poor at Harvard, he had to sell some of his stocks to get by. I mean, did you have to sell any of your stocks to get by in college, Liz?
No, I sold plasma and pot.
Liz, if you were that desperate, you should have borrowed from your parents or from the bank. Mitt says banks are nice people.
No, Sarah, this whole thing is about Mitt says corporations are people.
No, and banks. Watch.
Now, the banks aren't bad people. They're just overwhelmed right now. They're overwhelmed with a lot of things. One is a lot of homes coming in that are in foreclosure.
See, people forget. The banks don't just toss families out of their homes. They also have to haul those cribs and swing sets to the dump. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that can be overwhelming.
Yeah, it can with their weekend.